What's going on, guys? I'm here. I'm here, yay! Right at 3 o'clock, at least 3 o'clock my time. And, yeah, it's been a minute since I've done a live stream with you guys. Like an actual just, let's hang out. Let's chill. Let's just relax and have a live stream. Obviously, I had to, like, ghost a lot of people or ghost my YouTube for going hunting down spider recently, but I am back to regular live streaming, back to regular posting as expected. So that's kind of what this is, trying to get back to a little bit of normalcy. Let me go ahead and say hi to everybody. Vlad, good to see you, dude. Deborah Langley, Roche. Hey, what's up, Marky? How's everyone doing today? I would have had this burning when I went live, but I decided to wait for some of y'all to show up so I could just burn one with y'all. So I'm gonna wait to light this. What's up, Levi? Obviously, I'm here in Slab City still. I will show you where I'm at real quick. Obviously, my normal spot, Salvation Mountain. Don't forget to smash that like button. I know that the live chat just pops up when you get into the live stream and it covers up that like button. So I get it. Some of y'all haven't smashed it yet, but if you want to, go ahead and hit that like button so we can trick the YouTube algorithms into thinking I'm actually a good YouTuber. What's up, Karen? Yeah, you rolled one too. Cheers. Elaine, how's everyone doing? It's honestly a little nice to get back to a little bit of normalcy with all the chaos that I've been going through over the last couple of months. Really, just the last month, but. And I don't have a whole lot of weed. I have this joint that actually somebody tipped me today because I was bartending over at the Ponderosa, and I have what's a little bit left of my vape pen here. So um, that's where we're at in life. Most of my money went towards obviously going to get Spider and then paying back the people who loaned me a lot of money to go get Spider. It did cost a lot of money. So yeah, I've been that's where all my cash went. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this real quick. You are a good YouTuber. Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm trying to be a good YouTuber. I think that I'm gonna be doing all right eventually, and I'm just gonna keep sticking with it because I really enjoy it. I really, like I've always said, I really enjoy the YouTube. I really enjoy the editing the videos. I really enjoy bringing you guys my story, and all of you folks who I have gotten to know a little bit through the chat. I look forward to hearing from you and to keeping up with you guys. So burning some lilac diesel. What's up, Vlad? Burn that shit. How long are you gonna be slabbing? You're gonna be around New Year's Eve. Will I be around slabs New Year's Eve? That is currently the plan. I should be around New Year's Eve. But I'm a nomad and my plan changes all the time. So, subject to change. My whole life is subject to change. So um yeah, thanks, Marky. I appreciate you saying I'm a good YouTuber. I like the last video I did, the going to Mexico video, but I had to pull the original down and repost it because um I use this royalty-free website to get my music from, and apparently one of the songs I got from that royalty-free website still got flagged for, copyright issues. Somebody else did own it, so it shouldn't even be on that website, but it is. So I had to repost it, re-edit it, repost it with a different song, and I had to pull the old one down. So bummer, but it is what it is. Merry Christmas, Zig. I'm making treats. I like treats. What's up, Alaska? Alaska in the house. Hey, Zig, you excited about Quartzsite next month? I am. I am excited about Quartzsite. I'm usually not in slabs as long as I have been the last couple of years. Usually I leave slabs around the beginning of the year, right after New Year's Eve, because New Year's Eve in slabs is pretty fun. And then I go to Quartzsite and I do all the nomading events in Quartzsite, and then I'll go bounce around the southwest until it warms up north. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this winter. I am going to be getting out of Slabs. I am going to be going to Quartzsite to do what I usually do, bounce around the southwest. Hey, thanks, Levi. Appreciate that donation, dude. That was awesome. First one of the live stream. What's up, Wasabi? How you doing, dude? Gonna take care of your green stash. Need to see you in Quartzsite. We will rock. Roche, I will see you in Quartzsite if you're gonna be there. I'll be around there later this winter, around Nomad's Nest and north to Salida, Colorado, for gold mining and prospecting. Salida's pretty cool because Salida's where they modeled South Park after. Salida's in South Park County, Colorado. So if you ever want to go check out South Park, go to Salida. Karen, why are you on oxygen? This one's for Karen, just in case she can't smoke, because it sounds like she might have some lung issues and needs oxygen, so. Need a virtual New Year's Eve party. You know, that would be pretty dope to do a New Year's Eve party and stream it and stuff. But there is a layer of complication with live streaming parties and stuff in Slab City, because a lot of people don't want to be on camera. They got private lives, and as their neighbors, as a YouTuber who lives in Slabs, I have to respect that. So it does create a layer of complexity for a New Year's party. But that doesn't mean I can't do a New Year's party video. Maybe I won't do a live stream, but I could get some footage and maybe get some, pictures of people who don't mind being filmed. What's up, Jungle Jim? Fellow 11 Bravo. Are you doing the pot? Are you doing it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the pot. My cousin climbed a tree and jumped after just one marijuana. Damn, dude. It is some dangerous stuff. What's up, Dave? Yeah, Dave's in Mexico right now, you guys. He's back in Mexico right now. Karen, you had heart failure. Damn, I've had that before. I don't know. If you go back in my videos, not even that far, just a few months, I got life flighted to Santa Fe because I had a heart attack and I had another stent put in. So, yeah, heart failure ain't no fun. You've spent much time in Salida in the past. Yeah, Salida's pretty. It's pretty out there, for sure. Get all my fans together, Elaine, do a party. Well, that's what this is. It's a virtual party. Come smoke a joint. Come burn with me. Levi sponsored this joint, which is my last joint. This is my last one, which again was donated to me, and then that $5 that I'm going to be getting next month. Bye, Deborah. Take care. Good to see you too. As far as RTR, PARTR, Schoolie Palooza, are you going with a tribe or head solo to meet up with other attendees? Yeah, George, I don't know. I right now I don't have. I think I might be headed there with maybe one other person, two other people that might want to tag along with me to to Quartzsite. But I don't, have a plan of convoying there just yet with anyone. So, I'm hoping to just run into people that I know there. The nomading community is a pretty tight knit community, and even though we're really large, it's one of those communities kind of like where probably everybody is like 1 or 2 degrees of separation away from each other. And most likely in Quartzsite in January, I will run into people I know, so that'll be cool. Hey, what's up, Mac? How you doing, dude? What's up with Caveman? Caveman is snowed in New Mexico. And at nighttime in New Mexico, it's getting below 0. And he's just kind of hibernating right now in New Mexico, waiting for it to warm back up. I don't know his plan, if he's gonna be staying the entire winter, what's going on. I haven't actually caught up with him in a couple of weeks, so I'm gonna need to soon. But yeah, Caveman's doing all right. He's just freezing his ass off, and I'm not built like that, so I go south for the winter. Like, I migrate. Missouri went legal. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, dude. Lungs are fine, heart valves are bad. All the things that come with getting old. Yeah, that's no fun, Deb or Karen. I hope that you heal up fast and you stay around for a long, long time. You get that oxygen. Yeah, Levi, you're starting to see his channel pop up, but I think one of the problems that Caveman's also having is he has no way of editing his videos. He doesn't have a laptop. He's got all the filming equipment and he's got a phone, but even his phone isn't that great. So he doesn't have. Hopefully, he's recording, because if he's recording all that footage, then we'll be able to compile a video for him down the road. But I don't think he has the ability to do video editing right now. And I think that might be his biggest issue, his biggest hiccup with creating, expanding his channel. So, how can I be on my last joint? Elaine, it's because I haven't actually bought any weed this month. I did buy this vape pen because these vape pens last a long time. And even it's getting down to the nitty gritty right there, as you can see. Because all of my money I've got to pay people back. A lot of people loan me money in order to make the trip to Sacramento, to go get Spider, and it ended up costing a lot. So I've been paying them back, and I'm honestly on my last $100, right now for the entire month. And what is today? The 16th. So I gotta make that stretch until the 1st. So that means I'm not buying weed, and hopefully relying on the kindness of the people around me who do smoke weed, which has been great. I got good people around me, so being out of weed isn't too much of a concern right now, but it will be. Do you know what campsite or whereabouts you're gonna be staying in courts? I don't want to drive around aimlessly when I get there, and I want to make sure we hook up right away. Um, yeah, I don't know exactly where I'm staying in Quartzsite. Oftentimes, I'll stay on Dome Rock Road, but I don't exactly know where I'll be staying. It just kind of depends once I get there. I might stay at one of the long-term visitors areas because they've got, services there and water, garbage. Maybe I think they have bathrooms there too. I'm not sure, but um, yeah, my van isn't exactly set up. It's not self-contained, so there are some things I'm gonna need bathroom and whatnot to when I camp. So I don't know. I haven't exactly ironed that out yet, but I will, and I'll probably be kind of cautious about my location once I'm staying put somewhere that's not here at Ponderosa, with surrounded by all the people. But you'll have to get a hold of me on social media, my man. Which all my links for social media are in the description of all my videos. So you hit me up on Instagram. Does Spider have a court date yet? He's had a few court dates already. Yes. We went north one winter. It was not fun. Winter in northern Canada is brutal. Yeah, no shit. That's why I go north in the summer. It's all thought out. Glamping girl. Hope to see you in Quartzsite. Hope to see you too. Except for your self-medicating, Karen. I'm glad that you're still able to do that. And if you can't smoke for whatever reason, your health, gets worse, or you can't do that anymore, remember the healthiest way to put it into your system is to eat it. And we can still do that. It doesn't hurt your lungs. I would mail you stuff I didn't think I would get arrested. Just don't put a return address on it. And I have a very public address, you guys. Like, my address is public. People mail stuff all the time. If something shows up that they're gonna be like, "Oh, there was something in here you shouldn't have had," it's just straight up. I don't know. I have a public address. I have a YouTube channel. People send me things all the time. Um, I don't know what to tell you, and that's how that will go. See, Roche and Karen, like, that's the behavior we want to see in our channel. Roche just said, "You take care of yourself, Karen. You may be weak in your heart physically, but you have a great heart spiritually." That's exactly what we want to see in my channel. That's what we want to see in my chat rooms. Like, I don't get on board with negativity. We're always going to be kind to each other. We're just going to be nice and we're going to show respect to each other. That's how you are able to stay on my channel. If you don't do that, you won't stay on my channel. That's very important to me because um you know, whether I'm gone or not, you guys would be okay, but this is my echo chamber. This is the echo chamber I've created. And I want it to be positive for me, and in turn, I want it to be positive for everybody that participates. So, yeah, it was a really nice thing to say, Roche. Hey, thanks for that donation, Matthew. Appreciate you, dude. That's awesome. What'd you say? Relaxing at the slab still? Yeah, man, I'm still at the slabs, chilling. Um, just trying to make sure that my people here are okay. You know, a lot's been going on, and they um have had some of the community kind of negative towards them and whatnot. Some of the community's been really, really good. Uh, but some of them, you know, like they just need. I'm fiercely trying to protect them, make sure they're okay, and we're getting to that point. So I'm gonna feel okay about taking off next month. So yeah, I appreciate you asking, Matt. Appreciate that donation. And I just got another one from Ryan. So whoever you are, you're a rock star. Let's see, the lengths that you went to make sure Spider got squashed is admirable. Nothing but love for you. And I hope to sponsor Jay in person someday. Stay solid. Thanks, dude. If you're listening, if you're on here, you just PayPal donation me, and I appreciate that. That was rock star shit. Um, let's see. I'm trying to catch up on comments. Y'all are chatty today. Oklahoma's trying to get legal, but with all that comes higher prices and lower quality. It didn't happen that way in Oregon. I don't know about Oklahoma, but in Oregon, when legalization happened, the quality went up and the price kind of went down. And right now, it's crazy cheap in Oregon too. It's some of the cheapest in the country, like $40 an ounce. So, so Max said, "Hey everyone, I was just talking to someone and had to step away from it. Good look, good old Nick. Oh yeah, yeah, that dude Nick. Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's working his ass off. Gummy supply to stock Zig. Karen, I like your brain. Christmas treats for you. And you know, you guys, if you want to send me stuff for Christmas, that's super, super appreciative. I also have stuff on my Amazon wish list of all prices. I marked on there like the highest priority, lowest priority. The lowest priority stuff is just kind of like me crossing my fingers and hoping someone out there wants to get me a cool ass Christmas gift. But there is some stuff on there that I actually really do need, and even some stuff for Zag that would make life a little bit more convenient. So if you want to check out my Amazon wish list, that's dope. If you want to send a care package, that would be super awesome. And you guys can also send care packages to the kids here. Like there's children here. One kid in is a boy and he's 17 years old. You know, I don't know what the fuck you buy boys at 17 years old, but I'm sure they would love some gifts. And the other kid is a 15-year-old girl, and I'm sure she would love some gifts too. So, any of you guys want to show some love to some of the kids in slabs, the kids that I really care about, um, send the care package to me. Let me know that it's for the boy or the girl or both or whatever. I'll make sure they get their Christmas gift too. So that would be really cool, actually. I think that they would. I think that would be cool. If anyone, you know, let's see. We have one liquor store in town and 12 dispensaries. That's the way to do it right there. Well, you live in a rural community. If you see a 2005 GMC with a blue high top with no Mad Vlad driving around, it's me. All right, man. I'll keep my eye open. 2005 GMC. Is it a Sierra? GMC Sierra? I buy from the streets, and I scored a Gold Coast cart and an eighth for 45. Yeah, dude, that's dope, Shed Gang. And I saw your comment on my TikTok, Shed. So yeah, I appreciate that, man. Is Spider securely in jail? Spider is in jail. He's in Imperial County. We don't know a whole lot, but we do know he's in protective custody. And we also know I don't think it's going very well for him. So, um, But it's gonna. So you guys probably know this, and for those of you who don't, any big case like this, facing a lot of prison time, and he's facing about 30 years in prison. It's gonna take a long time. This isn't gonna be open or over anytime soon. Like I know everybody wants all these updates, but I mean it's the justice system, so it's like it's it's going to take a long time for this case to finally be over, for him to be sentenced, and for it all to be said and done. So don't expect like it's only been like a couple of weeks since he was arrested. So um, yeah, keep that in mind. Like it's going to be a long time till there's any updates. And honestly, like I don't know how many updates I'll be giving you guys because this whole thing is a spectacle. Like it kind of is, and I know it's big news. But it's been a spectacle. It's been stressful for all of us. It's been stressful for me. It's been stressful for the family. So I don't know how much I'll be going into it, and I'm sorry for that. But it's all public information, and it's really really important to understand that Spider doesn't need your guys' attention. Like he's where he belongs, and it's being taken care of by the justice system. Um, what really would be great for you guys, I would love to see from the world is, hey, how's this victim doing? And I know I can't tell you a whole lot because they're children or whatever, but that's who and that's partly my fault since Spider was the focus of my attention, and I can't really tell you about his victim, but I'll tell you what, like it's the most amazing young person I've ever met in my life, and they're straight up my absolute hero. So um yeah, there's my 2 cents about that. And I did just get another donation from Styles. So yeah, I appreciate that too. Um yeah, I appreciate you guys. That was a good donation too. Let's bless these kids, Vlad. That's what's up. You guys want to send some gifts to the kids, the 2 kids, 17-year-old boy, 15-year-old girl? Do it. That'd be dope. I'd rather take that than donations for myself. But if you do want to get me something for Christmas, again, my Amazon wish list is up. So I've been editing it. I've been working on it. Some cheaper stuff, some more expensive stuff that is on the lowest priority. But it's all pretty. It would all be pretty helpful to me. Props for you, Zig, for the effort for catching Spider. Thanks, Chicano Steve. Man, I appreciate that. It was honestly one of the hardest and easiest things I've ever done. Like he was a friend of mine, and I didn't want any of this for him, but yeah, I didn't want any of that for them, but he did it himself. So it is what it is. Do you just smoke flower or do you like the full melt hash? You seem like someone who would appreciate a good full melt water hash. I am a cannabis connoisseur of sorts. I appreciate flower quite a bit. I probably will never stop smoking flower, but don't get me wrong, man. Like I don't mind dabs, distillate, fucking hash, old school hash, like bubble hash, water hash, whatever. I'm all about it. I'll mix it up, make it good. Merry fucking Christmas, Spider. Yeah, I mean, it is bittersweet. That's a really, really good word for this because it's bittersweet, you know. And I kind of hate it, but I kind of like it, and it's just I'm allowed to feel both about it. So she might be the victim, but I'd like to think you're more of a hero. Roche, I appreciate that, and I hope I am for her because she certainly is that for me. Like I've never had to be as brave as her, ever. Exploding paint machine. No, it's absolutely fine. I wish you could send so much more. No, I don't care, you guys, if you're sending $1 or if you're sending $500. It all adds up. Every little bit adds up, and it's really, really appreciative. You're taking that second, be like, you know what, I have $3 I can spare. That's awesome. I no apology necessary. Yeah, I appreciate every penny. That girl is definitely a hero for all she's gone through. Props to her. Props to her and props to her mother. Like Shannon's just going through a whole lot, and she doesn't deserve any of this. And we are all just trying to surround her with as much love and compassion that we can. And thankfully she's surrounded by a good support system. All of them are right now. So It's kind of cool to see her come out of her shell now that she also has a sense of freedom. You've been busy. We've been watching. Congrats on your capture. What a wild ride. Merry Christmas from the East Coast. What's up, Matt? Matt Whitehurst. Matt, for you guys that don't know, is one of my oldest friends in the world. When I was 17 years old, I was a beach bum in North Carolina. I was like a homeless beach kid. And Matt worked at the arcade right there in North Carolina at the beach at Emerald Isle at the Bogue Inlet Pier. And, he was the guy that I go to and I hadn't eaten all day. And I'm like, hey, man, can I do some work around here for some food? And he'd have me dust the ceiling fans or whatever and make sure I had some food in my belly back when I was a homeless little shitty kid. And, yeah, yep, one of my oldest friends in the world right there. Good to see you, Matt. How about some fuzzy pajamas and some warm slippers for Christmas, Zig? That would be cool, fuzzy jammies. You know what would keep me warm though? I do have on my wish list. Actually, this would be really cool if someone got me. I do have on my wish list a heater buddy. A heater buddy, and it's also got a propane hose on the wish list too, but a heater buddy right now would be really, really helpful because it is getting cold. It's December and it's dropping into like the low 30s at night here in Slabs, even here in Slabs. This is one of the coldest winters I've ever experienced in Slab City. So, you know, um, speaking of being warm, if anyone wanted to get me that heater buddy, that'd be sweet. Just got done with farm chores, so I'm late. Hey, it's all good. You're not late if you're busy. You're right on time. Doing farm chores, dude. That's way more important than watching me babble on talking head at the screen for sure. So, but good to see you here. How's your farm doing? Let us know what kind of farm you got. Hi, Dana. Dana, how you doing? Desert Deb. Yeah, I do remember you, Desert Deb. Yeah, it was nice hanging out with you too while you were in town. Of course I remember you. Desert Deb, you guys, has a channel also. And she just came through Slab City not too long ago and filmed some stuff out here. So give her channel a view and a watch if you guys want to see what she's up to. She's not a slabber. She's not from Slabs. She does some traveling in her van and streams it and films. So yeah, check it out. What's up, Adam? How you doing, man? She's small, medium, or large. Lost 45 pounds from the hospital and stuff. Clothes I've never worn. Oh, are you talking about the kiddo? Is she small, medium, or large? For maybe a medium? I don't know. To be honest with you, I honestly don't know, but I would guess like a medium. And then the 17-year-old boy is probably a large T-shirt. I have no idea what size fucking pants he wears. Oh, you have dairy goats. That's cool. Goats are delicious. Sorry, but they are. What's up, Darren? Yeah, no problem, Deb. Um, yeah, Deb's trying to build up her channel, and you know, everybody likes a little variety. Everybody likes and different types of people, and Deb's one of those channels that keeps it pretty positive. So, goat's head tacos. Yes, we did just have. Went to Mexico and had goat head tacos, and um, I don't know what part of the head it was because there was no bones, but there was some other stuff that was in there. But that was delicious, actually. I will admit, though, when I got back into America, I didn't make it back to Slabs before I had to stop at a Walmart and use the bathroom. I didn't make it home. I didn't know how it was going to treat me, and it treated me pretty good. It was delicious, but I did have to stop before I got back to Slabs. You were the first person I ever watched on YouTube, and I started chatting with people and made videos, and now I have almost 200 subscribers. Darren, that's badass. Like, I'm really happy to hear that. Everybody go to Darren's channel and go give him a subscribe. He's been following me since the beginnings for forever now, and he's trying to. I'm gonna do that when I get off of here. I'm gonna look right now, Darren. Um, if I can find your channel, I'll drop a link. It's a little hard to find channels because from the live stream I just can't go to your channel. It's weird. Bye, Deb. Go get your hair did. Yeah, they are definitely multi-purpose. I love that. I when I was younger, I when I was a teenager, I had my dad dated this girl that had pygmy goats. This woman that had pygmy goats, and they were really cute. And they'd try to headbutt you, and you could like fight them and stuff, and grab onto their horns. They weren't that much bigger than a chihuahua, honestly. They were tiny, but they were super cute and super fun. The thee thine thou. Thank you so much. Did you really just send me that? I goes, oh my god, that's amazing. I appreciate that. That heater buddy is gonna be super helpful. It's gonna be super helpful. I've been chilly the last few nights, and I do have a sleeping bag that's good down to 0 degrees. And I throw a blanket over top of me, and Zag just kind of tucks in there with us, and we stay pretty warm. But I know it's gonna be getting warmer, and it would be nice to be honest with you. It'd be nice to wake up in the morning and be able to fire that up, make my coffee, and just chill in the heat, and not have to freeze while I'm drinking my coffee. So that's a huge win. I appreciate that so much. Zig been watching all your old videos lately before bedtime. That's I don't even know what to say to that. I hope it's calming enough to like, you get to fall asleep to something that's really flattering. You know what I fall asleep to? My go-to show that I fall asleep to. Fun fact about me, if anyone's curious. I fall asleep with the TV on, and the show I fall asleep to has been the same for almost 20 years. And I'll just watch the whole show through and then just start over and then watch the whole show through and start over. It's Dr. House. If you guys have ever watched that show House, MD, yeah, I watch that show every night, and that's what I fall asleep to because it's one of those shows that there's so many episodes, it just goes on forever. It'll take me a month to go through it. And it's not too loud. The dialogue, there's just tons of dialogue. It's not like a bunch of explosions or drama or music or whatever. It's just chill and maybe some beeping from some. But I've watched the show so many times that during the opening scene, I can tell you what's wrong with the patient. Like I'll tell you what they have. So there's my guilty pleasure. Um, I don't think Darren will be able to. Oh yeah, thanks. There it is. Gray Wolf Stacker. Yeah, Gray Wolf Stacker. Yeah, everyone go give. He's been following me since day one. How cold does it get at Slabs? It's pretty rare that it gets below freezing. It's almost never happens, but it does happen. 2 years ago, it snowed in the middle of the night, but it didn't stick to anything except for our couch. And one of the kids got hit with a snowball and had no. He was like, "Oh my God, what is that? Is that a snowball?" Um, so it's pretty rare. I remember my second year out here, maybe even my first. Zags, no, no, it was like my third or fourth year out here. Zag's water dish froze solid and then thawed out by the time the sun came up. So it does get chilly here. It does get really cold. Um, but it's not common. And the winter season here is so short too. But with that heater, buddy, I'll be able to go up to colder areas and be comfortable in the mornings and the evenings and be able to enjoy the days and be able to be comfortable at other times. Joy of painting. That's a good one. That's a really good one. So do you keep up with Unstoppable Morgan? No, I don't. I don't. Is that somebody I should keep up with? Unstoppable Morgan? Yeah, Darren, it showed up. I just had to approve it. Sorry, dude. It took me a second. But yeah, I got you. You just stay in your vehicle. So this vehicle right here that I'm in is my truck. I have a 2013 Chevy Silverado I'm trying to sell right now, but I'm gonna be traveling. I'm going back to van life, and I haven't really been able to show you guys it very much or focus on it, but I'm going back to van life. I have a 1984 Dodge high top van that you can stand up in, the bed's above it, and I'm going to be traveling in that. And I got a good deal on it. The engine and the transmission were just rebuilt on it. It does have a little TLC that I got to do to it, but I'm going to be traveling in that. So stay tuned. I wanted to feature the van so already. I wanted to show you guys the van, give you a van tour, but I haven't been able to because I didn't know if I was going to be taking the van to Sacramento to go get Spider, and I didn't want him to recognize it. I knew he was watching my channel, so I didn't want to show you guys the van. I didn't want to show you guys my truck, what I was driving, and I ended up taking a completely different vehicle anyways, because the van would have been just crazy expensive. Um, but nevertheless, this is my truck. I'm gonna be selling it, and so yeah, I sleep in my vehicle, which is my house. It's a van. It's got a sink. It's got a range. I will be featuring it in my channel soon, probably one of my very next videos. So, Bob Ross calming is true. Just got done trimming, got lots of finger hash. Hey, I think I've told you this before, Jim, but fun fact, if you want to get that hash off your fingers, go get some butter, and it'll just wipe right off, dude. Dana, you love that show. You like House? Yeah. House is a good show. Is Corn back? Yeah, love them. I have not seen Corn yet. I know that they're coming back soon. I know that they are planning some party in January, but I haven't seen them. I don't know if they're back. And to be honest with you, if they came back, I don't know if the first thing they would do is go running around Slabs saying hi to everyone. They'd probably just stick to the library and get a feel for, what's new and what's different. It's been a while since Corn's been here, so. But I haven't seen them, and maybe I will sometime soon. I'm really hoping next winter I'll be officially on the road. Adam, I hope you are too. And in the winter, when you get on the road, just start running south, dude, as far south as you can go. Oh, Darren, you can fall asleep to my channel too. I don't know. That's super flattering, I think. I think that's something that can calm you and relax you and is positive that you wouldn't mind falling asleep to. And it gives me my watch hours. Obviously, that's really awesome and really helpful, but just the fact that you would, that's what you want to hear as you fall asleep. That's super flattering to me. My solar kit is my biggest holdup right now, trying to save for. Yeah, solar is a really big expense. I do have a solar battery right here that I use all the time. This is my Rock Pals battery, and I bought it used years ago from George, the guy who started the Ponderosa. I bought it used from him, and it didn't have any of the solar panels with it, right? And all I have to charge it with is the 110. I have to plug it into the wall, which means I have to use my generator or find power somewhere, maybe a Starbucks. They do have panels for these things. I have them on my Amazon wish list, but that's not a really high priority, not too high of a priority. But I will admit, it would be great to charge that thing on solar instead of running gasoline through my generator. But I would like to have a real solar setup. I have a panel already. I already have the solar panel, but I need a chart. Whoa, bug just flew on my face. That was weird. Anyways, I have a panel. I would love to get a charge controller, an inverter, and set all that up on my van. But that's kind of I'm piecing it together kind of thing. It's an expensive investment, but it's also free electricity, so it's kind of a no-brainer. But it's not a holdup for me because I do have a generator that that one of my big supporters had bought for me when I made it to Nomad's Nest. So I've still got that, and that thing's really, really useful until I get the solar going. A female version. You should watch her. She's a female version. Awesome chick. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna look her up. The Unstoppable. What was it? Remind me, and I'll check that out. It's freaking blizzarding in North Dakota and probably Nebraska road shut down. I don't miss that whatsoever. I'm from the snow, and I don't miss the snow. Where I'm from in Oregon just got 2 feet of snow. Robert, I got to get on the road, but I have stuff to fix. Have a great trip. Hey, thanks, dude. When we need a dose of reality, we look you up. Seriously, I live in such a plastic world with all the people that I work with that I can't wait to be home so I can come visit some down to earth people. My virtual reality. What the fuck? I can relate to that so much because before I had this life, um, I worked in a cubicle with, I wore a tie to work every day. Um, the people I was around were very plastic and disingenuous. And every once in a while, I get reminded that those people are like that because I run into another one and give them a chance. But you know, it's it's not a life that I miss. And I will say that the more I travel, the more I find that people I meet now are genuine. Because they are down to earth. They are in reality. You're doing a schoolie mid-size 30-footer. Nice, dude. A schoolie, you could put so much solar on that. Yay, Karen. Karen subscribed to you, Darren. Before you hit 1,000, still trying to get your numbers up. Yeah, no, that was. I remember like I got my subscribers, the 1,000 subscribers, but it was a struggle, a little bit of a struggle to get my watch hours. I needed the watch hours to come up. Um, and I wasn't that far behind. I think I only needed like 1,000 more watch hours or whatever. Now I'm getting 4,000 hours of watch time, like bam, like that. It's not been an issue. I've gotten like 600 hours of watch time just on the last video I did alone. So, Unstoppable Morgan, that's it. Um, Elaine, do you know how to set up and connect solar? Yes, I do. I've I've been doing this 9 years, and when I started traveling, I knew a little bit, but not a whole lot about how to connect solar, and I've been taught by so many different people. Yes, I can install solar. Um, it's uh, it's really easy to do actually. You got the panels that create energy from the sun, and you could connect those straight to your battery and charge your batteries. But what happens if your batteries are full? And the sun's still up? Well, your batteries will overcharge and they'll boil or they'll explode. It's really dangerous. So you put something in between your panels and your batteries called a charge controller. The charge controller is just an automatic switch. It maintains the levels of your battery. It monitors your battery, and when your batteries are full, it turns off the power from the panels. And then, since the batteries are 12-volt system, you have to install an inverter onto your batteries to draw the power from your batteries and turn it into 110 AC power, like you would get out of your wall at home. And when you get an inverter, they're not all created equal. You really want to get a pure sine wave inverter, because if you're not using a pure sine wave inverter and you're charging things like a cell phone or a laptop or a battery pack, you're gonna shorten the life of that battery until eventually it won't work. And I learned that the hard way by plugging my laptop into a square sine wave or a square wave inverter, and eventually I could only use my laptop when it was plugged into the wall. The battery on it was toast. So yeah, I know a little bit about it. Yeah, I've done it so many times, and quite honestly, I'm at the point now where doing solar is super annoying, because I've done it so many times, and I've just never actually had a good solar system. I've just pieced it together until it just kind of works for me. So in the van, I'd really like to get a decent solar system going on it. Yeah, I could charge it while you drive with a cheap power inverter. Yeah, that's true. But again, the power inverters, the cheap ones, will shorten the life of the battery since they're square sine wave inverters. And this is lithium ion. It's just a battery pack. It's a deep cycle system, and you don't want to plug those into those cheap like 400-watt inverters that you plug into your car, because eventually they won't work anymore. It's really bad for them. Yeah, Karen, we'll check out them videos. Elaine, yeah, when you wear your heart on the sleeve, it gets broken a lot. Hey, what's up, Wanda? Good to see you. Adam, I watched with the watch hours. You guys were awesome for the watch hours. It happened really fast, just because you guys are so loyal. Oh, was Wanda just streaming? Bob, I didn't know that. Shorts can help with watch hours, Darren, but fun fact, they don't help towards monetization. In order to get monetized, um, in order to get monetized with shorts, you have to have a short or like 10,000 subscribers, or no, 10,000 watch hours from shorts. So I guess it does help with monetize, but you need a lot more watch hours with shorts. So you can get monetized with 4,000 hours of watch time from your long form videos or 10,000 hours of watch time from shorts. And that hasn't actually gone into effect yet until February. I'm moving 4,000 miles away to BC, Canada in 2 weeks. I'm 40, money will be rough, but the lifestyle is calling me. I wish you luck, MC. I really do. Love your smile, Zig. It reaches your eyes. I'm just getting old and wrinkly, I think. Like that's. And I got squinty ass eyes. Like I gotta really make them wide to see them. Jungle Jim, yeah, so Jungle Jim lives where I'm from, and I was mentioning how much snow they got. Yeah, they got 8 inches of snow, and it's colder than a well digger's ass. Yeah, I saw that everyone posting pictures. All my people in Oregon are posting pictures of all the snow they got overnight, and I'm like, it's like 60 degrees here and beautiful. It's cold at night. It's really cold in the morning. Yeah, glamping girl. Yeah, be careful with those square sign inverters. The cheap ones you get from the truck stop. Those are really good for like if you're running a TV or like a blender or something like that. Something that has a motor on it is okay. Maybe a drill. But anything that has an internal battery, you want to only use pure sine wave inverters. I learned that the hard way too. I learned it the hard way. I'm hoping you heed this warning because replacing batteries on like your phone or your laptop, it's expensive. It's like $100 to replace that laptop battery. I'm just put you on loop. Send $200 to my internet company. I'm going to watch you until you are rich, Sig. Yeah, I honestly, I hope I never get rich. I hope that I am just pretty comfortable. I hope I never get rich. I don't know what that would do to me. Thanks, Zig. I would have been doing 15-second videos for nothing. Darren, no, no, no. You can do the shorts. I'm not trying to make you avoid shorts because you could throw one short up there that gets 10,000 hours of watch time because it goes viral. Um, so do the shorts. Plus, it puts people who only get on YouTube for shorts, it puts you in front of them too. Maybe they'll hit subscribe, and that's good for your channel. So do both. If you've seen me lately, I did do a short, and I'll do a long form content, and I'll do live streams. I'm trying to hit all the marks, and I've been like reading about how to do this. Like, I don't know if I'm even doing it well or doing it the right way, but trying to hit all them marks, doing shorts, doing long form content. I really liked that my video was an hour long when it was all said and done. I'd like to do more like longer videos like that. I just need to go on more adventures. And right now I'm just trying to dig out of the hole from the last adventure. So yeah, it's the weed. It's the weed. My schoolie is a very basic build out. Small kitchen, stove, fridge, and counter. All water will be outside. Small wood stove if it gets cold. My bed in the back. Fucking A, dude. I don't need a lot of solar. I plan on buying Renergy solar kit. Dude, rock on with your bad self. My first van, it was nothing fancy. I ripped out the seats in the back. I built a platform that was about the length of me. I put a bed on top of it, and I just started driving. I had nothing else back there. And eventually I built a kitchenette, and I built this, and I built that, and I had storage on top, and um, so you'll get it. You'll get it built as you go. You'll figure out what works for you, what doesn't. Just start doing it. Just go. Just go. Get the very basics that you need. All the cooking stuff I used was all camping shit. I threw a tent up when I got somewhere so I could like put some stuff in the tent or like cook in there or hang out during the day and the bugs wouldn't bother me, but just go do it. See, your eyes are like mine, they advertise my feelings. Yeah, that's fun. You wear your feelings on your face. I hope you and Spider are doing good. No, Spider's in jail, bro. We're not doing good. I'm doing good. He's not. Should check out my videos. Catch up on things. I don't like shorts unless there is a puppy, and then they're great. Puppies are pretty awesome. Speaking of puppies, anybody curious about where Zag is? I mean, no one's even asked, but here, let me show you. Dun 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 dun. She's right there. Just been chilling right here this whole time. Hmm. Hey, what's up? Good job, buddy. Good to see you, dude. Make your way to Oklahoma, quite the adventure. I do actually have family in Oklahoma. I have an aunt who lives in Oklahoma who would probably love it if I came and saw her, to be honest with you. Um, so might be able to find my way there. How much are you gonna ask for the pickup in Arizona? I'm gonna be listing I'm gonna put the truck up in Arizona for 15 grand, and I can't go much lower than that. I've already dropped the price so much already. So just remodel the inside of your fifth wheel. That's fun. Fucking girl power. That's what's up. I like that. We need to come up with a Zig product. For the first time ever, I did get on Fiverr, and I don't know if you know what Fiverr is, but I'm actually paying an artist to create me a new logo for my channel. So I'll also be hopefully putting that logo on T-shirts and hats and whatever. So right now in my merch shop, I do have my old logo on a T-shirt. If you guys want that one I did make, and it was a pain in the ass to make, and I'm not an artist, but the one I'm currently using, it's a road with a desert on one scene and or on one side of the road and forest on the other side of the road. And I'm not an artist, and I put the two pictures together the best I could, but I'm actually paying an artist now on Fiverr to create me a logo. The logo is kind of like my tattoo, which my tattoo's not done yet, but I have the forest on this side of the road and mountains in the background, and on the other side it's going to be a desert scene. And also in the campsite there's a fireplace, and if you put my hand under blacklight ink, it glows. The fire the campfire right there glows. So my New Year's resolution is to be on the road next year no matter what. Dude, that's a good one. And you're gonna do it. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. It's gonna be all right. Um, you're gonna get on the road, and as you're driving away from whatever you're driving away from, you're gonna smile. When I drove away, I was screaming and yelling, like, yeah, beating on the steering wheel, all excited 9 years ago, driving away from Bend, Oregon, just fucking stoked because I had no idea what was about to happen. I was just driving. Solar Solutions and Trex Power have 1800 watt, two big solar panels with huge batteries for storage. 1400 bucks, works incredible. I'm gonna screenshot that because that's cool. But I mean, 1400 bucks, that's like a month and a half's worth of income for me. So like, it would take me forever to save up that much to get a good solar system. It's really just about piecing. For me, it's about piecing them together. I can't buy the whole kit at one time. It's just too much. I make $1,000 a month, and actually now I do make $8,000 a month because for anyone that's on disability, you guys know this, we got a COLA raise, and it finally bumped me up to $1,000. So cost of living adjustment, everyone got a big raise this year or this coming next year, and this next pay day is the first time you're getting that COLA raise. So finally put me over, like barely over $1,000 a month. So now I live on $1,000 a month. And I make like every other month I get a little bit of money from YouTube. So that's cool. Oh, I just got another donation, didn't I? Did I even? Where is it? Drew Usher. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. That's a good donation. $20. That makes me smile every time. Okay, I'm catching the buzz. I probably should not be chatting with people that I've never met. But everyone here, it's a safe place to chat. Everyone here is nice. Come through Oklahoma and see you. Out there in Oklahoma. You'll make a walk through the Oklahoma Tiger King bando. I thought they were I thought that what Tiger King was in Florida, wasn't it? Am I crazy? I only watched that once, and I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I watched it. Adam, you like my logo? Well, if you want some merch with that logo on there, go check it out. Uh, it's on the link in the description of all my videos. So I might be taking it down. Maybe I'll bring it back every once in a while for anyone that wants that old T-shirt. But um, I don't make very much on those shirts. Like when you buy a shirt, they take most of the cut. Um, they take most of the cut, but it's like I think I make like $3 or $4 or $5 off of it. But it's still pretty cool that I did design it and it is on a T-shirt. I don't even have any of those for myself, honestly. Um, I don't even have my own logo on a T-shirt yet. My one puppers is on the shoulders, and I was gonna say when it came in, "Hello, Zig, where's Zag?" and went off about something else. She's always right here. Zag's always with me. She's my shadow, and I don't know. She's why I know what love is. Found 3 Nintendo consoles, um, 3 PS1s and 3 PS2s, 2 Segas, and 110 games. Karen, you're sitting on a gold mine. Like you're sitting on $1 billion. Hey, thanks, Drew. Another $10. Thanks, bro. How's Nomad's Nest? Nomad's Nest is good. Caveman's living right next to it, right down the road from it, and it's freezing cold. If you guys ever look up the weather in Taos, it is brutally cold right now, and I'm just not built for that. And Caveman's doing it. He's killing it. But I'm not built for that kind of weather, but it's doing well. You know, it's standing. It'll be waiting for me when I get home. Um, and I am looking forward to seeing Caveman again. I do miss that guy. Him and I are pretty close. Like he's a good dude. It'd have been nice to have him with me when I went up to Sacramento. 100%. That would have been good. So, um, study by the National Center for Biotechnical Information estimates that smoking in a car reduces the resale value by 7.7%. Yeah, I've definitely reduced the value of it by about that much, which is in the price reductions. Karen, I have about the same as I have 64 with bad fur day. Mine went up too, but still need to get back to work. Well, take care then, Karen. That cola makes me baller status. Say, what percent are you? Not that it's any of my business, but I'm sure you could be making more. Yeah, I'm at 50%. Yeah, 50%. You're right. I actually should be higher than that. So I was actually gonna eventually go into this on an actual video. But I'm at 50% disability with a VA. I think that I would like to get reevaluated for that, but the process of getting reevaluated for that is kind of a nightmare, especially for a nomad. So first and foremost, I'd have to just stay somewhere for quite a while. I'd have to stay put somewhere and like 6 months at least, maybe. So I'd have to stop doing this. I'd have to stop traveling, and I would have to, I don't know, hope that I'd find somewhere that the weather's going to be nice for the whole process. Um, and then I have to go sit down with like a liaison to get the VA to reevaluate my disabilities and see if they should be higher, lower, stay the same. And I've been putting it off for so long because it's the VA. It's kind of like getting your health care from the DMV. It's the most depressing place on fucking earth. And so I've been just avoiding it like the plague for so long, but I'm getting to the point where I'm like, okay, I need to go do this. I need to put up with it. So, yeah, the transitional home is one option. But I don't know, I really hate the idea of a transitional home, staying in one spot for a long time. I don't know, but maybe that is a process that I will go through eventually. If you know, if you know of a VSO that would be able to help, like that would be good dope because I've had so many bad veteran service officers, and yeah, it's just I'm gonna do something crazy with the camera real quick. I'm gonna look at something. Um, Not working like I wanted it to, so we'll fix that. Sure miss my fur baby. Lost her on Mother's Day. Best Roddy ever had. That's tragic. I'm so sorry. Just recently, somebody in Slabs lost their dog, and the dog died in front of us because she came to our camp because we have so many dogs, and she just didn't know what to do. And it was the dog had gotten in a dog fight. It was a little one, and it passed away in front of all of us. And it just sucks, you know, because we love our dogs. We know how important they are. Right now, Zach's growling at some other dog walking around right here. She's trying to protect me. Let me see if I can show you. There's some slab dog roaming around. I don't even know if you can see him or not. But, nope, you can't. I fucking suck at being a cameraman. So, yeah, I know that the fact that, there we go. I know the fact that we own dogs means that we're probably going to live longer than the dog, and that sucks. Yeah, 14 degrees in Tres Piedras, and that's probably right now. What's the low for Tres Piedras? You did great in Sacramento by yourself. Yeah, it would have been. There's a few times there though. I would have loved to have someone else with me. Um, I think my friend on YouTube could have helped with your design. He does design logos. That's cool. I might still hit him up for some other designs that I have in my head, Darren. So, yeah, that'd be hit me up on Instagram if you got it connects. That'd be cool. You were homeless when you got 100% living in a veteran transitional home. Technically, I'm homeless too, though, living in the van. I live in my car. The VA is still doing their best to fuck me out of disability. It's been 8-year fight. Jesus, dude. It took me 2 years to get mine, and I had just came home from Iraq. Dana moved 40 times in a year before. You're good at that shit? Yeah, find me one. Find me a VSO. That'd be cool. Dinner tonight, Dave's Wiener. Hey, my moderator, Dave Lowe, has actually been in Slabs. I finally got to meet the dude. You guys saw us go to Mexico together. We're doing poker night tonight, and we're doing hot dogs. So we're serving Dave's Wiener, which he's I don't know if you guys follow him on Facebook, but the only thing he posts is hot dog shit, which is hot dogs forever. And he's got a thing with hot dogs. And he'll come up to you and he'll be like, "You want to see my wiener?" And then he'll show you a tattoo of a hot dog on his arm, like right here on his arm. He's like, "Yeah, it's kind of small." Dumpster fire, Dad. I grew up going to the VA with my dad. That place is absolutely terrible. My dad was given 70% on his first application and 100 on his first appeal. Yeah, they gave me 50% on my first application, and like it was a little bit disheartening, and that whole process at the time was such a fucking nightmare that I've just absolutely avoided it, and I shouldn't have, and I should go back and do it. So, oh, Laura Heno. I don't know if any of y'all know that name, but if you know, you know. Laura Heno is, I'm gonna flatter her right now, but she is a world famous photographer who's been to Slabs a few times, and Laura's gonna be here next month, and I get to see her again. She's from Paris. You guys could see some of her beautiful artwork um, on her page. Just Google her name. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again, Laura. Can I post Dave's Wiener? Yes, I will make a video about Dave's Wiener. I'll make that a short. That'll be a good short. Does Dave's Wiener taste good? I don't know, it tastes like fucking animal parts, dude. Like, it just tastes like animal parts with a bun. I can't say it tastes bad, but it's nothing to write home about. Maybe a little embarrassing to eat because it's bad for you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Laura. Yeah, my dad's experience was unheard of aside from the fact that he was a Vietnam veteran. Um, the VA is just awful. It's just awful. And going there is depressing. Just it's like I said, it's like getting your fucking healthcare from the DMV. It is. That's the best way I can describe it. Well, in that third go around with the VA, I'm getting my local politicians involved now. That's a good idea. You know, your congressmen, your senators, they have veteran representatives that work for them, whose sole purpose is to call these federal agencies and get them to stop fucking up. So, if you have to do that, do it. Get on call with them. Gotta get that money, honey. Is Dave Lowe's wiener is short? Yeah, it's a real small one. I'll have to show you. I'll have to show you guys. I'll just have to show you Dave's wiener. You guys keep asking about it. Look, then you're gonna have to watch for another short coming out soon. Class, I should definitely do it. I got the law changed federally about chiropractic care by going to my congressman. Yeah. Oh, that should definitely do it. I see, Vlad. That should definitely do it. Yeah, that's a great idea. I've actually recommended that option to veterans before. So the DAV helped you. I've heard good things about them actually. Um, I could have done it without their help. Just wanted to let you know. I probably should go through a VSO because just quite honestly, dude, the process is super overwhelming to me. It's really overwhelming. So, yep, and Prescott sometimes good, sometimes BS. It's the Prescott VA is out of the Phoenix VA though, isn't it? Isn't that like the VAMC is out of Phoenix and Prescott has a CBOC? Am I I know I'm speaking a different language to some of you, but if you know, you know. I thought Prescott had a CBOC. I didn't know they had a VAMC because I thought they were out of the Phoenix VAMC. That gets cold. Dude, I'll tell you guys what the temperature is right now. Let me fire up my truck. Oh, it's 63 degrees at the beginning of sunset. Dana, you got that shit in 3 months. That's really good, actually. It took me 2 years to get that first rating that I got, and I was like, I don't want to fucking go through that again. Another 2 years. Now I know it is faster, but I don't want to go through a year, 6 months. I have had good recommendations of the DAV. The VFW in Prescott's good. That's good. I actually am not a member of the VFW. I've never been a member of the VFW. I know that I am eligible to be a member of the VFW, but they make you pay for that shit, and I've paid enough. I've paid enough to be members of veterans things. "28 degrees in Minnesota. Fuck that forever." Are you glamping in 28 degrees? Karen, 26 degrees. Ugh. Where am I at, dude? I'm in Slab City. Slab City, California, out in the desert, the Sonoran Desert. 30 degrees in lower Michigan. Y'all are some savages. It's good to know that there are people fighting for vet rights that need or served. Outstanding. Yeah, there are people out there, but here's my take on that. If the fixing the VA was a priority, they would have done it by now. They could have done it by now. If taking care of our veterans was a priority, they'd be doing it. We wouldn't have to go through this and yell from the rooftops that our care sucks, or that this sucks, or they're failing us this way or failing us that way. But we have to do that in order to get change sometimes, or call your congressman to get your shit squared away. If they wanted it to be fixed, it would be fixed. And that's my take on that. Sure, the politicians will use veteran fucking this, veteran that in order to get your vote. But, if they actually gave a shit, they would, we wouldn't have to even be having this conversation. 14 degrees in Tres Piedras. That sucks. That sucks. See, that's Tres Piedras. 14 degrees. That's where Nomad's Nest is. That's where Caveman is. Caveman is in 14 degrees, and it's just getting colder than that right now. That's where Nomad's Nest is. That's where my property is. That's where Caveman is. That's why I'm not there. 12 degrees, -6 due to wind chill. At home for now, heading south next week. Now you know part of why I want to hit the road. Yeah, Adam, dude, I do get it. It was cold where I'm from, too. I couldn't do no more. Yeah, Wanda, the batteries are expensive in your solar system. If I am going to do a good solar system, the batteries are the most expensive part. You can get lithium-ion batteries that are... You can get lithium-ion batteries that are, like, amazing. They're great batteries, but they are also like $1,000 for a battery. So... If it was not for a wheelchair, I'd be in slabs. I still might. I don't find a roommate to help me out. I don't know, Darren. I know that you're not very independent. I know that you have so many limitations already on yourself. But I think that you could probably pull off some traveling, given the right support system. And I don't know what kind of support system you have, or what you would need. But I still think that just it'd be so easy to limit yourself up here because of all the other limitations you have everywhere else. And I hope that you can find a way to do a little bit of traveling. Even if you want to come here and check this place out, dude, I'll push you around on a wheelchair if you want to see this place. Like, that'd be fun. But I hope that you are able to get out, because that would be the only thing I feel like would be left, would be food and exploration. And I wouldn't want to lose either. I'm a brat. Yeah, you're a brat, Wanda. How deep does the snow get at the nest? Oddly enough, it doesn't get very deep. It does snow, and you might get a foot. It doesn't get that bad. It actually is a lot worse in Oregon, where I'm from, because there's more moisture. And it's lower elevation. And Nomad's Nest is at like 8,000 feet, so it's a very light dusting. It's very, very dry. It's that real light dusting snow, but it never fucking melts, because it never gets above freezing during the day when the sun's up, and then when the sun's down, it's below freezing. It's below zero. Like, it'll be below zero tonight out there. So Zig and Real Crazy, though, they was like, here, we sorry, thank you for your service. Thanks, Dana. So how's Caveman heat this place? Does he have a wood stove or some kind of heater? Yeah, he has a wood stove. He has a wood stove, keeping himself nice and warm. So when you get Darren one of those badass off-road wheelchairs, fucking A, and he's and he didn't, isn't that him that had the channel? He's got a channel, and he's you guys get him monetized. Follow him. Go give him a subscribe. Let's subscribe. They don't give a fuck, but other veterans do. That's it right there. Only other veterans That's it. Politicians don't care. I need care, but I drive a van. I just need help out of electric wheelchair into bed and out of bed and grab me things. I can't move legs and fingers. Okay, so but you can drive and stuff. And you just need some help, like transitioning from bed to chair to probably into the vehicle. Interesting. Wanda, you want updates on what? What do you want updates on? I own a house, live alone with 4 dogs. You know what though? That you have a story, and you can do a YouTube video log, video blog. People watch me, and you still have a story. Making my way in America. What's up? How you doing? Um, Probably could turn off my truck now. I wanted to see the temperature, and then the heat was on, so I realized how nice it was with the heat going. Right, right. Aw, you're dealing with problems, but you'll be fine. I Yeah, that's key though, isn't it? We'll be fine. We'll be okay. Whatever it is. Maybe we're not okay right now, but it will be okay. Nothing lasts forever, including not being okay. It comes in waves, it's a roller coaster, and some of those waves kind of suck, and it seems like they're drowning you, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Get through the moment. Get through the moment. Put a camera on the dogs. That's genius. If you can get a GoPro and one of those dog harnesses, put a camera on the dog, find out where they go. What are you guys up to? 23 dogs. You guys hear this? Roche has 23 dogs on his property. You're really crazy. Ghetto ass nails. Oh, you have a rescue. So you have all kinds of breeds, or do you focus on a breed? A friend helped with laundry. That's a step up. That's cool. Sometimes just doing little things seems like such a huge fucking chore. But to be honest with you, sometimes the hardest part is just getting up and starting it. And just starting it. Whatever it is. Laundry, dishes, cooking. The hardest part sometimes is just okay, do it. Getting up, that first movement, you know. All your dogs I've met have been so chill. Zag's super chill. Your face, so I wouldn't call you crazy. Yeah, I have my moments, believe it or not. Um, and that's another video I was gonna go into when I went into the VA stuff is basically like my symptoms of PTSD and how it does affect me and it affects my relationships and I was gonna do that video eventually down the road. I was even thinking of making that one a more private video and maybe leaving that link for creating a Patreon and leaving a link on Patreon for that. So um because I would like to get a little more personal with y'all and I think that I don't want all of that super public, so I've been considering a Patreon, and I'll be dropping links to some private videos in Patreon. So Lots of little breeds, easier to place, lots of mini dash hounds. I bet the noise from all those dash hounds is like a symphony when someone knocks on the door and you just sit there like listening to the dogs bark. See, I'm making my way in America. Take care. Have a good day. You know, last year at Ponderosa, we had about 20 dogs in camp because of all the Ponderosa dogs, and then all the people visiting had their own dogs. So yeah, last year I think at the most we had 24 or 25. This year we have a lot less, a smaller pack, thankfully. They've rehomed a lot of the dogs, so. I would feel at home with 23 dogs. I love them. If I don't find help with my dogs, my caretakers are gonna quit. Ooh, that's rough, man. Dogs are so important. No one knocks at my door. I'm 15 miles out of town, 5 miles down dirt road, 10 acres up against this great mountain range. Yeah, I guess no one would knock on your door, would, and the dogs could just roam. They're Chihuahua min pins. It's the caretakers being lazy. That's too bad, man. Like you're not already completely dependent on them. Do you happen to have a PO box address? I do. And it here I'll post it right now. Actually, I'll just post it. If you scroll at the top of the chat, the live chat, maybe I can't post it. What the fuck? There we go. Hang on. Give me 1 second, and I'll post the address. Oh yeah, I don't have that. I don't actually have the PO box up there. So let me type that in. Crazy. I thought I had it on there. There. There you go. PTSD is a motherfucker. Yeah, it really is. My dash hound barks in the air constantly. They are amazing though. Yeah, I've never had a dash hound. Everyone thinks that Zag is half dash hound, but she's not. She just has this long ass body, and she's actually Chihuahua Jack Russell. Hey, there's a cool bus coming. I want to show this thing to you guys. Let's see. I got you. I got you. Wait, wait, wait. There we go. Oh, there it is. Yeah. So the Boondockers Bash has been in slabs lately. And so we've had a lot of nomads coming through town lately. Yeah, Roche, you sure can. I have three, one pit bull, an American bulldog mix, one Jack Russell, and pit bull and miniature dachshund. Yeah, everyone confuses Zag as a dachshund, but she's Chihuahua Jack Russell. Sue, I would love that. I absolutely love coffee. Isn't that a veteran-owned business too? My schoolie isn't that fancy. It still looks like on the bus on the outside. You know, Adam, I do know how to paint. That was my trade in in Babylon for a while was painting, and I have painted a bus before. Salvation Mountain, yeah, boy. That's where I'm at. Oh, that is Black Rifle coffee. I have had that. I don't know if I've had Death Wish, but I really do like strong coffee, honestly. Yeah, Adam, painting those things is actually pretty freaking easy because that you sand it down, sand it down a little bit, and it'll hold paint pretty well. Just make sure you get the right paint and the right caulking. What's up, Pickle? The strongest caffeinated coffee made. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe I only need 1 cup of coffee in the morning instead of 7. I got bit in the face by a dash hound. They do have them. They are little mean little fuckers sometimes, aren't they? So hopefully, Dana tells the story of getting bit in the face by a dash hound. What's the best paint for a bus? What the fuck did we use? Um, I actually think I had to look that up. We primed it also. I think most of it was just like a metal primer because most of the bus was metal and metal like paint that would stick to whatever primer you used. Just make sure you sand it too, so the paint has something to grab to. You don't want it to be smooth, ultra smooth. So it can actually be a pain in the ass. Jack Russell headbutted me on the nose years ago. Zag's half Jack Russell, half Chihuahua, and she's super chill. Like she's just laying down there right now. That's what she does when we're hanging out. She just hangs out and chill. Rust-Oleum. Rust-Oleum's I'm pretty sure it's a brand, and they make different kinds of paints. Different like some paint is latex, some paint is what is it, polyurethane or some shit. So like different paints stick to different things. Marine paint would probably work perfectly. Honestly, like marine paint would probably work just fine. Yeah, exactly for boats. It's super durable paint, and it sticks to most anything. I would still sand it, still prime it. The primer is basically just like Elmer's glue, and then caulk all your windows and stuff so it looks sharp. Use the right caulking. Don't use silicone for fucking crying out loud. Silicone doesn't flex. It breaks when it flexes it breaks from the seal when it flexes, and your vehicle is going to be flexing. So get like a what's that caulking? It's not latex. Maybe it is latex caulking. I don't know why I can't think of this. It's the same caulking that you should use on houses, because silicone also doesn't hold paint. So mine are not chill. It must be the men pin little crackheads. Honestly, it might not be. The Chihuahua are hyper. The Jack Russells are hyper. I don't know how the fuck Zag isn't hyper. Even her siblings go nuts. So worked great on the Challenger. Dude, can I drive your Challenger? I want to drive your Challenger. Acrylic. Yes, Dan, thank you. Thank you. Use acrylic caulking because it does flex a little bit. Hey, yay. Some of my friends just drove by. Acrylic does flex and it holds paint. Um, Thank you, acrylic. Jeez, brain fart, man. That's probably the TBIs. That's probably the TBIs that I couldn't think of acrylic. Thanks, Dan. See, I knew there's so much knowledge in here. We got 43 folks in here right now, and yeah, that's a ton of knowledge. Knew somebody would know. I'm using this stabilizer to as my tripod right now, which is like one of my favorite pieces of recording equipment is this stabilizer. It's one of those like 3-axis gimbals, but it's made by DJI, and DJI also makes drones and stuff. So yeah, I really like their equipment. You live in a Fleetwood Bounder 36s, so the 36S. So you're like Breaking Bad shit. Like that wasn't that the Breaking Bad? What year is your Fleetwood? I was drunk on some moonshine. They told me the dog was mean. I was like, nah. Bent down. He bit me in the face. I pointed at him and said, bad dog. He bit my finger. He gave 0 fucks. Dana's like, I'm the dog whisperer. I love dogs. Did you love that dog afterwards? Bit your finger. I love that you didn't learn when you got bit in the face. You're like, nope, not putting my face down there. Let's see if he bites this hot dog shaped finger of mine. Show me the scar when you see me. Do it. Come for poker tonight. If anyone's in the AO, come to poker at Ponderosa. It starts at 5:30 or 6, between 5 and 6, some shit like that. I don't know. It starts tonight. It's good for the heart. I do love dogs, so I guess it is okay. I will bring my DJI Phantom 4 Pro drone to courtside. We will have fun. Dude, I would love to have. I have 2 drones on my Amazon wish list. A cheaper one, and then like the fucking shooting for the stars fucking drone on there too. So it would be a game changer. I would get such good footage. I would have so much fun with a drone. Somebody did get me a drone once, one of the cheaper $50 ones, and one of the motors just burnt out on the 3rd flight, and I could never get the camera to connect to my phone. So I'm hoping to get the a nicer one next time, but it was a little fun to work with to get used to. Enjoying some wax and got a deal on some gelato. 44 for 4. Yeah, Roche, the DJI equipment I am getting impressed with. They have some good stuff. How many cans of spray paint does a person need for a bus? Gotta be a bunch. You know, like it would be a lot of fucking cans of spray paint. Your fucking finger and hand would cramp up. You can actually aerosolize any paint though if you got a paint sprayer, and you can get a cheap paint sprayer that'll probably go out on you. You might need a couple of them, the cheap ones, or at least to clean it really, really good and learn how to maintenance it. Or you can just fucking paint it with a roller, with just a roller, just like you would a house. Yeah, drones rock. 200 DJI, the not solar, the drone. Yeah, it would be a lot of cans. The last bus that I painted, I just rolled it with a roller. Oh, looks like we got we have a touring person coming in on a bicycle into Slab City. Take me like 10 cans to spray 1 chair. Probably better if I didn't buy cheap spray paint. So we get all kinds of travelers, and it looks like this guy's a tourer. We call him touring bikes, and he's touring the U.S. on a bicycle. Either that or he's a slabber, and that's just how he gets around. But that looks like a nice bike. Well-trained dog. Running through the desert. $13 cans to paint car. Fuck that dog still. Fuck that dog forever. We can drown the shit out of Quartzsite, and then before I leave, I'll just give you the card so you can download it and keep it. Nuh-uh, you're kidding. Dude, if you're not joking, that would be sweet. I would use the hell out of that. The shots I could create would be so much fun. All y'all are talking about how cold it is and how much snow. I guess I shouldn't be complaining that it's like, it's getting down to low 30s here in Slabs, but everyone else is like, everybody else is like, much colder than that. I guess I shouldn't be complaining at all. Do I need a bike? Do I need a bike? I wouldn't say no to a bike. I've really been looking at some e-bikes, like also just kind of hoping and wishing. An e-bike would be pretty nice, but I know that you can put in, there's electric motors, you can convert any bike into an e-bike, or even gas motors. But one of those e-bikes would be pretty sweet. They just get a little pricey. Jennifer Martin, we're in a blizzard right now. Yeah, like, fuck all that. It is, I guess at least it's sunny here. It's a little chilly, but at least it's sunny. Lowest we will see, as far as I know yet, is 19 degrees. Yeah, it's like 19 degrees at Tres Piedras right now, where Nomad's Nest is. And the sun's, going down. It's probably already down there, but it's going to be below zero this winter. It gets to like -20 at Nomad's Nest in the winter, which is also why it's perfect there in the summer, because I don't even think it got to 90 degrees when I was there. E-bikes are freaking cool. Yeah, they are pretty cool. Yeah. I would like my van to just be decked the fuck out. Like, honestly, like an e-bike on the back or the front of it. I want a canoe or a kayak or something on top of it with my fishing poles and stuff. I want that thing to have solar on it. I want it to just be like decked out so I can go anywhere and have a good time. The whole country is cold as fuck right now. Front from Siberia, says the Weather Channel. Yeah, it's cold everywhere. Sunny and cool up here at 51 degrees. What is it right here right now? Let's see. Oh no, I gotta turn the truck on to find out. Yeah, I bet you it's about 50 degrees here right now. And we are below sea level. Like, I'm below sea level right here. It is getting cold. I might actually run the truck just for the heat. I'm a big old baby when it comes to being cold. And somebody got me the heater buddy. They hooked me up. They sent it to me from my Amazon wish list. So that's awesome. That's gonna keep me warm for the holidays too. I just spent a bunch of time like updating my Amazon wish list, and that's the first thing someone's gonna buy me. So that's dope. I'm really grateful for that. Yeah, I got heat tape on my water hose, and all my bays are closed, and usually I don't have a problem. I've had to do that before. The heat tape around your water lines, and like I didn't have a heat in my RV that I had at the time, but I did have to tape my water lines, and I had to have electric heat in there, and I was on shore power. And man, barely cut through the cold that I was in. So now I just fly south for the winter. 51 and humid. Alabama. Do I eat fish? Yes, I do eat fish. I do. I love fish. Honestly, I haven't found, and this is gonna sound weird, but I haven't found a meat that I haven't enjoyed. If it's like the muscle, I don't like organs very much, but the muscle, like, yeah, I haven't found one I don't like. Yeah, I got the buddy with the adapter so I can run a 20-pound tank, Dan. Someone just sent me both too with the hose adapter because I have a 10-pound tank, like one of those half tanks. So yeah, it's perfect. It's gonna keep me so warm. It's awesome. I have a 26 volt 350 watt rear e-bike motor. I just upgraded my motor. If you need to take it, I'm waiting on a front rotor capable hub. Lynn, I mean, I don't know anything about these things. I just knew that they existed where you could like take a e-bike motor and convert it an e-bike. And it sounds like you might know more about it than I do. So it'd be kind of cool if you had some knowledge I could lean on, and we could chat it up and figure out how to make an e-bike, like, or whatever. That'd be cool. I'd love to have an e-bike because my lazy ass doesn't want to pedal as much as I used to. I'm getting old, man. Yeah, deer jerky. Is it that time of year? Is it? It's December, I guess. It's a little bit. Dude, I love deer jerky. That's the only way to eat deer, honestly. Otherwise, it's super gamey. And I guess if you like gamey, it's not so bad. But when you jerky it, oh, it's so fucking good. Yeah, Dan, if you get the adapter for those heater buddies and it's not the right one, like it'll foul up your heater buddy. It'll like you have to clean out the thing because the hoses that you can just buy from the store aren't the right ones. You have to buy the compatible with heater buddy ones because I guess they have some coating on the inside that gets stripped away and gets gunked up in the pilot or whatever. So yeah, those adapters I also learned the hard way on my old heater buddy. But yeah, I do love deer jerky. You guys got me for another 15 minutes or so. The sun's going down. I don't know if you can see it. It'll probably be pretty dark before I get off here. But you guys got me for another 15 minutes, give or take. This is like my favorite spot to just go chill and like hang out. I get to watch the tourists go by, and I get to even see slabbers go by and they don't even know I'm sitting here. And oops. I don't know, it's just like hide in plain sight type of thing, you know. And Salvation Mountain is what started it all out here for a lot of people. You know, if it wasn't for this mountain right here that Leonard Knight made, that he spent 30 years of his life making, a lot of people that are out here today wouldn't be out here. For whatever reason, I didn't come here for Salvation Mountain, but I think that a lot of slabs exist today because of this place. And, you know, Leonard Knight has passed away, and some of his good friends have maintained it ever since then. And, you know, all of his good friends are also getting older. You know, a lot of the elders out here are getting older. And I'm kind of curious what the fate of Salvation Mountain's going to be, you know, in 20 years. It does worry me, to be honest with you, because it should be loved and taken care of. And I hope that's what happens when the elders are gone and we got new people taking over slabs. I hope it's maintained and loved still. Lynn, I didn't really either. YouTube University and tearing my hair out works well. I just upgraded to 46 volts, 1000 watts. Got it done and realized that I needed better brakes. YouTube was bomb videos on it. I will check it out, Lynn. Thanks. What's up, Mac? Alabama fun fact. Bayou La Batterie I probably spelled that wrong, is a real place where Bubba was from. And everyone that lives there hates and refuses to watch Forrest Gump. That's funny. Greenbow, Alabama. Mad Mac in the house. What's up, McV? What's up, Precious? Bay Battery is a cool place right on the Gulf Bay. Yeah, I've never been there, I don't think. Got a couple of Alabamians. Are you called Alabamans? Alabamians? Alabanians? I don't know. You guys, I don't know if people from Alabama would really appreciate you talking about how great Alabama is. If only they'd legalize weed, maybe I'd come visit it. Do you have your quarters and nickels and dimes for poker night, Mac? Yes, I do. I am ready to take all your money. I'm going to be there for poker night. Poker night and Dave's Wieners tonight at the Ponderosa. Gonna be killing it. Poker night. I actually haven't played poker in a while, and I'm really excited. It's been too long since I've played. And one of you awesome supporters, if you remember, sent me a challenge coin that said thank you for your service on it, along with my CIB that's on my hat. And I am going to be using that challenge coin as a card protector tonight. So, strip poker, Dave's Wiener. Yep, Dave Wiener around, going around everyone. $2 per wiener. That's how that's going. Maybe I could live stream a little bit of poker. We'll see what happens. My signal sucks at the Ponderosa. So it's really tough to live stream from Ponderosa just because of that reason. So, but maybe I could put a GoPro in front of me and get some good footage of poker night. $2 wieners. McV, what's up with Caveman's channel? I'm honestly not sure. I know he's still at the he's still out at Nomad's Nest, and I suspect that he is filming, but has no way of doing video editing because I was helping him with that when I was there. So I suspect that's his issue. But if he is filming, then whenever we link back up, I'll be able to help him with editing. But he doesn't have a laptop. And I do all the editing on my phone or my laptop, and he has a phone, but it's not very good for video editing. My phone's got 16 gigs of RAM, his has like 3. So, that's what I suspect is happening, but I do need to catch up with Caveman, because I do miss that guy. He's a good dude. So, and yeah, Roche, Texas Hold'em, of course. The purest form of poker. Yes, Texas Hold'em. But yeah, no problem. I do need to catch up with him because everything that's been going on. I'm sure he's just been trying to survive in the below zero conditions that he's surviving in. And but I do hope he's been filming because, like we always said, he's gonna be doing long form content. His videos are gonna be a little longer than mine usually are. Mine, except for the last one I did, that was an hour long. Mine are usually anywhere from like 4 minutes to 8 minutes, 10 minutes. So, in any case, hopefully that's what's happening. I should just catch up with him soon. $2 wieners or 2-inch wieners? Yes. Yep. 10 minutes till I'm off a live stream. Don't forget, guys, if you are so inclined to get me a Christmas gift. because I'm so fancy and so awesome. My Amazon wish list has been updated. Somebody recently told me that you can actually set the priority on your Amazon wish list and make notes on each item. And I'm like, oh, because I was like, I wish you could do this. And they were like, you can. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's awesome. And so I went through my Amazon wish list and put some cheaper stuff on there, some stuff for Zag that would be really helpful, like this water dish that is really cool. Dog food, stuff like that. And then, some more expensive stuff in case, like, there's any, like, billionaires out there, like Mr. Beast is watching and wants to, like, fulfill my dreams. I put some ridiculous shit on there, just shooting for the moon. So, you can also, send me stuff through Amazon, through my wish list, that isn't on my wish list. So, not go nuts. I am going to be doing a van tour for one of my next videos. I've been holding off on this because of all the spider stuff. I was holding off on showing off my van because I didn't know if I was going to be taking my van to go do this or not. So I didn't want him to really see it. But now that he's in jail and he's where he belongs, I'm going to be able to do a van tour. I need to clean my room. I need to clean my room so I can show off my room. So I can hear my dad right now, like, clean your room. So that's why I haven't. But I need to clean my room, and then I'll do a van tour. And I would also like to do a day in the life of Slab City, what that might look like if you were someone who stayed here. So depending on the day, it looks different because there's different events that go on every weekday, so or most days. So anyways, if any of you guys have any last minute questions or comments, you got me for 8 minutes, so let me catch up here. Dave's wieners are at least bun length. I can't take y'all any fucking where. I can't take you anywhere. In North Dakota, they're called innies, not outies. Jesus Christ. Do you ever come out east? Not often, but yeah, I do come out east. I've been to Florida, I've been to the Carolinas. I graduated high school in the Carolinas, and I actually have some people in the Carolinas I should go visit. But I don't come out east often for a couple of reasons. One, it's not very nomad friendly. It's hard, like out here in the West, there's so much public land to camp on. Like if you can't find free camping somewhere in the West, you're probably in a city. And on the East Coast, it's just not that friendly. There's not so much open land. Free camping basically is parking lots. It's not that great. And then weed's illegal in most of the East Coast. So I don't want to risk my freedom. I don't want to go to jail for cannabis. I think that's a risk not worth taking, even if you have a pretty state. So that's another thing I struggle with quite a bit. So not often, but when I do, it's like a well-planned trip, because I'm not going out of that without my weed for very long. Please try and share experience in a little bad service will still be appreciated. A little bad service, what does that mean? Plenty of free camping in the Smoky Mountains. Yeah, there are patches in the East Coast where there is free camping, and it's almost always packed, depending on where you go. But you do have pockets of pretty awesome areas. It helps being a local in those areas to even know where they're at, to be honest with you. Oh, I just got another donation. Hey, thanks, whoever that was, that $20 donation to my PayPal. That's amazing. Thank you so much. Heath and Bobby, may God bless you. Indeed, today, God bless you. Man, I wish we'd have a great night tonight. I can't go without weed either. Amen. Hallelujah. And not go without weed. Cannot. Me neither. Heath, Bobby, I don't know who I'm talking to, but we've smoked together, so no, I totally understand. 100%. I can't go without it either. I'm not It's good for me. Yeah, yeah, you locals. That's who I would need to link up with in every area. Maybe when my channel gets like 100,000 subscribers and there's people all over the country, I could find people to like link up with and show me these awesome spots to camp along the road. But I don't have that yet. So a little bad service on the phone. So if my live stream was a little grainy or whatever, you guys would still appreciate it. Well, maybe I can figure something out. It depends on who's playing, if they care about being recorded. I don't want to, disrespect anybody's privacy. That's the one difference. Like, I'll leave you guys with this because obviously there was a lot of drama between the YouTubers out here recently. Here's what I will say about that, and it's the only thing I'll really say about it, is that the difference between people who live here in Slabs, whether it be myself or Waterboy or Angie or Slab City Jack or Cause, um, Mac, whatever we are, we respect our neighbors when we're filming because these are our neighbors, people who we live next to. We don't we try to respect as much as we can, even if there is some like disagreements within the community between each other. We still are respecting our neighbors and people who come from outside of the community and come in here with dreams of making it big on YouTube and put cameras in people's faces. They have a lot less respect for the community than the people who live here. So if you want to catch Slab City content, focus on the people who live here, who come here, who understand that the people that they're filming are their neighbors and their community, and maybe they stay here at night and don't leave when the sun goes down because those people that are streaming and YouTubing from the slabs, if that's the content you want, look for the folks who live here. There's other folks that come here and you see them. They do videos of East Jesus. They do videos of the mountain. Maybe they catch a couple of interviews for people and they leave. Those are really good videos sometimes. And some of them go viral. Even the documentaries that are done out here that are high quality and stuff, good content. But the true blue information that y'all are looking for isn't going to be found from somebody driving into town and putting cameras in our faces. So that's what I'll leave you all with. I appreciate everyone's donations, and I got a heater buddy today. That's going to keep me so warm this winter. Please check out my wish list. Hit subscribe, hit like on this video, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm posting something, and please look forward to my tour of my van coming up real soon. So I'll talk to y'all later. Let me find this button.